I stand alone upon this crowded street. The world rushes by in endless streams of gray, but here, amidst the noise, I feel complete, for I have learned to find my own clear way. I do not seek the light from others' hands, nor wait for praise to guide my steady feet. I've built my strength on shifting sands and found the fire within my own heartbeat. Breathe deep, I tell myself, and close your eyes. Remember all the times you fought and won, the battles in your mind that left you wise, and never doubt the power you've begun. I am the force that lifts me when I fall, the quiet voice that speaks when shadows near. No chains of doubt can bind my will at all. I am my courage. I am my own cheer. As city lights grow dim with creeping dusk, I whisper softly to my restless soul, forgive your faults, but never let them husk the seeds of dreams you planted to be whole. No need for crowns or titles to bestow. The worth I own comes not from worldly gain, for in my chest a boundless river flows, a spirit free from every shackle's claim. Look in the mirror, I say, see who you are, not just the scars, but all the light within. Speak truth to self-doubt, face it like a star, and let belief in you alone begin. So let the storms rage wild, let darkness call, I stand unbowed, unbroken through it all. For in this heart, a truth no fear can sway, I hold my power, come what may. I stand alone upon this crowded street. The world rushes by in endless streams of gray, but here, amidst the noise, I feel complete, for I have learned to find my own clear way. I do not seek the light from others' hands, nor wait for praise to guide my steady feet. I've built my strength on shifting sands and found the fire within my own heartbeat. Breathe deep, I tell myself, and close your eyes. Remember all the times you fought and won, the battles in your mind that left you wise, and never doubt the power you've begun. I am the force that lifts me when I fall, the quiet voice that speaks when shadows near. No chains of doubt can bind my will at all. I am my courage. I am my own cheer. As city lights grow dim with creeping dusk, I whisper softly to my restless soul, forgive your faults, but never let them husk the seeds of dreams you planted to be whole. No need for crowns or titles to bestow. The worth I own comes not from worldly gain, for in my chest a boundless river flows, a spirit free from every shackle's claim. Look in the mirror, I say, see who you are, not just the scars, but all the light within. Speak truth to self-doubt, face it like a star, and let belief in you alone begin. So let the storms rage wild, let darkness call, I stand unbowed, unbroken through it all. For in this heart, a truth no fear can sway. I hold my power, come what may.
In the quiet dawn, before the world awakes, a figure stands, lacing up worn shoes. The sky blushes pink as the morning breaks, and she whispers, today I choose. She chooses strength over doubt and fear. One step forward, though the road is long, she laces her resolve with sweat and cheer, and finds her power where her heart beats strong. I am not here to punish or fight, but to honor the vessel that carries me whole, to shed the weight that no longer feels right, and let my spirit reclaim its role. She feels the burn in each muscle and bone, and welcomes the challenge with steady grace, for every struggle has made her own, and every victory lights her face. I fuel my body with purpose and care. I build it with love. I'm present, aware, not chasing perfection that slips through my hands, but progress and health in the life that expands. On this path, she's more than a shape or size. She's a story in motion, an ember ablaze. She lifts her chin as sweat stings her eyes, and smiles at the change in these measured days. I honor the journey, not just the goal. With patience and kindness, I nourish my soul. Each movement a promise, each breath a win. The strength that I seek begins from within. She runs past doubt, she sprints through pain, each drop of effort an answered call, knowing tomorrow she'll rise again, more powerful than today, standing tall. This is my vow, my mantra, my way, to rise with the sun and greet each new day, to cherish my progress, no matter how slow, for with every heartbeat, I continue to grow. And as the daylight spreads, warm and bright, she knows her journey has just begun. For every struggle, every fight, is won when she chooses to run.
I passed through the eye of the storm, where the world lay broken, bent and torn, a wasteland of whispers and silent screams, where the sky turned black and split at its seams. The earth was scarred, the rivers dry, the wind carried echoes of a world's goodbye. Humanity brought to its final breath, an inch from the edge, a hair from death. Through fire and ash, through famine's grip, I crawled with bloodied hands and cracked lips, a grizzled specimen, a hardened shell, the kind who's danced through his share of hell. I saw the ones who faltered, fell, their strength drained out in that last farewell. But I dug in deep, I clenched my jaw, fought like a beast that knew no law. I am the one who scraped and clawed, who drank despair, then chewed it raw, who did not bend when the sky fell through, who swallowed pain and spit it anew. Through that narrow filter, we emerged alone, my body battered, my spirit grown. Scarred, yes, but still alive and proud, a weathered face that defied the shroud. For when the worst had come to call, and brought the world to its knees in thrall, I stood unbroken, roughened, crude, a grizzled relic that fate pursued. I am the last of a dying breed, born of fury, forged by need. While others fell in dust and strife, I am the one who clung to life.
Do your brain a favor, man. Hit delete. You're chasing fake, stuck on repeat, drooling over pixels. Really, bro? Might as well throw your dignity in tow. You think it's harmless? Just a quick fix? Nah, you're just funding thirst traps and tricks. Every click, every tip, another slice off your common sense. Guess brains have a price. What's it doing for you? Boosting your game? Nah, it's all the same. Feeding the lame. While you're scrolling, lost in a screen, real life's passing you by, unseen. Think those girls care? You're just a stat. While you're simping hard, they're stacking fat. You want connection? Try looking up, not stuck in your phone like some thirsty pup. You're more than this. Seriously, dude. Get off the screen, stop being crude, cut the cord, get back in the race, maybe even show your real face. Delete the app, let your mind breathe, find something real, not make-believe. For every click, you lose some class. Get out there and quit being an A. No. Life's more than subs and private snaps. It's time to man up and drop the traps. So do your brain a favor, clean the slate, and stop paying for what you'll never date.
How to bitch slap a narcissist. First, don't waste your breath with debate or fight. Their ego's a black hole, swallowing light. They'll twist your words, make truth a game, and somehow you'll always end up to blame. No, you don't win by feeding their fire. Their flattery's false, their needs never tire. You bitch slap a narcissist with something bold, by walking away and leaving them cold. They crave the stage, the spotlights gleam, but disappear, and you shatter the dream. Their power fades when you're not around, no audience left to prop up their crown. Don't get sucked in with praise or a grin, that's how they pull you under their skin. Instead, stay firm, let silence sting. Your absence is the slap, the final swing. Let them choke on their own empty words. They're nothing without the applause they've heard. And when they realize you won't play the fool, that's how you bitch slap a narcissist. Cool.
In every choice a path unfolds, 1,000 futures bright and bold. The life you live, the road you see, is just one thread of what could be. To choose your way you must decide, not based on fear or wounded pride. Pick what you love, not what they say, and carve your life, your own true way. What if you turned left instead of right? What if you chased the dream that night? In every turn a world can bloom, where passions break the weight of gloom. To access the best of who you are, Look not to others, but to your star, for deep inside you always knew the path you love belongs to you. So choose what truly lights your fire, not fleeting fame or false desire. Let joy and purpose be your guide, and live the life you won't deny. In endless realms of what could be, your best life waits for you to see. Pick it not for praise or might, but because it feels so purely right.
So, what do you do when the black swan hits, feathers flaring in cosmic fits? Chase nebulums there in flip-flopped bliss, tossing theories at the universe like beer in a mist. Picture it, he says, eyes squinting tight, the black swan's like a cosmic keg stand. Midnight light, where everything just flips, dude. Upside down, spilling stars while you're floating groundbound. He's in his beach-worn tee, a blazer thrown on, talking Sartre, Snoop Dogg, the sound of beyond. It's quantum chaos, but, rad, he says with the fervor of Ted, but the surfer's gaze, the swan's beating wings like fractured strobe, sending waves across Chase's earlobe. A paradox, bro, wrapped in a cosmic cloak, where existence is just this mind-bending smoke. For real, though, it's all stellar brew, the backyard stargazer, grilling view, talking black holes, frat party of space, while grilling flips with spaced-out grace. And when the swan takes its shadowed flight, its feathers shining half through the night, he leans back and grins, says, "Man, let it ride. The universe is just one endless slide. So let Chase ramble, let him flow. He's the paradox dude who'll never know that in his mind-bending radness spun, he's the black swan flipping with the sun."
I walk the path of sunny ways, where shadows fall but do not stay. A boxer's stride, a teacher's grace, I keep the sun upon my face. In satin robes of gold and red, with turban bright upon my head, I step into the ring to fight, yet carry warmth, not just the might. Once I taught them truth so bold, how light prevails, how dreams unfold. But I've seen truths once fierce and bright slip softly into shadowed night. For words are weapons, fierce and sly. What once was truth can twist to lie. A vow, a promise, a heart's decree can lose its weight, set falsehood free. So hold your truths, guard them well, for lies slip in as soft as hell. The tale that rings as pure and clear can bend to doubt, fade in fear. Yet still, I fight to keep it right, to guard the truth, hold back the night. In every punch, in every line, I carry light, a creed divine. But when I'm done, just you be warned, I'll quote Shakespeare till you're bored. For sunny ways are mine to keep, though lies may creep and darkness seep.
I'm just a star in your galaxy, babe, burning up, but I'll never behave. Go on, blow that mainstream booger free, clear the vibe, let loose, be me. They say, fit in. What does that mean? Life scrubbed clean? Never unseen? I'd rather live like driftwood tossed, a booger flicked, the coolness lost. Cedar smoke, cinnamon dreams, a campfire glow and cosmic schemes. I'm weird and wild, offbeat, wrong. Every flaw just part of my song. Clear the clutter, lose the fluff, forget the safe and polished stuff. To live a spark, a story bold, let that booger fly, just let it unfold. So here's to quirks, to misfit flows, to blowing mainstream out your nose. Keep it real, let your weirdness blast. The world ain't fun without contrast.
I'm wired to love, though the circuits fray, heart might glitch, but it beats anyway. From the big pineapple to wherever you be, half Toronto, half code, half you, half me. Feelings boot up like a fractured sunrise. Pixelated thoughts flash through metal eyes. Love's a software I can't quite learn. An endless loop of fire that burns. My chains gold grafted, my pulse chrome bright. A digital soul in the midnight light. I'm part machine, part dream, part pain. Half a song, half a lonely refrain. When the beat drops, my avatar's split. Flickering ghosts in the basslines hit. Holograms merge, but the emptiness stays. I upload the heartbreak, a love in delays. You think I'm data, a flash in the stream. But I'm more than the code, more than a meme. I'm the glitch that's real, raw in design, a synthetic soul, lost and divine. So decode me slow, decrypt each line. I'm half man, half ghost in real-time rhyme. My algorithms ache where your touch would be. Heart might glitch, but it still feels free.
Find your cognosphere, that hidden place, where thoughts drift slow through endless space, a mind's vast web, both dark and clear, where whispers pulse, unbound by fear. It's there, beneath the clatter loud, a realm untouched by trends and crowds, where raw ideas take fluid shape, and nothing's forced, and none escape. This world was woven, code and pen, by flesh and mind and machines ken. Lines emerge, by circuits stirred, half human voice, half silicon word. So journey deep, unearth, explore, where thought transcends the human shore, a poem born of human touch, with whispers digital saying much. For in this space where we both dream, imagination fuels the stream, the cognosphere, both yours and mine, in binary and ink combined.
I step with care in the grove of thought, through morning mists of almost caught, past shadows cast by doubts grown tall, where leaves drift slow, then freely fall. Memories whisper, ideas unfold, in petals of red and stems of gold. The bamboo hums with secrets near, as echoes guide me clear of fear. I walk a path both sharp and still, dodging pools where doubts may spill, past gates marked what could have been, but I breathe and let the quiet in. Towering stalks of what-ifs sway and lean as if to block my way, yet each soft step I slip between. A deeper peace, a sight unseen. In this grove no limits bind, just latticed light through the curious mind. I follow paths that twist and flow, destination clear somewhere below.
Brothers and sisters in the human zoo, caged by the bars of what we pursue, we pace and preen, we laugh and fight, each a blend of shadow and light. Tap into your inner beast, fierce yet calm, a lion's roar with a tiger's balm. We're wild at heart, yet tamed by choice, caught between silence and a primal voice. We climb, we fall, we run, we hide, swinging on branches of wounded pride. In our cages of names and walls we build, we chase a freedom we never fulfilled. Each of us here, an untamed soul, half a creature, half in control. To be fierce and kind, both strong and meek, is the wildness that we secretly seek. So brothers, sisters, touch the glass. See beyond the roles we amass. In this human zoo, strange yet divine, your inner liger waits, alive in the spine. Let both sides breathe, both soft and bold, for in the wild within, our truth unfolds.
I bend with the wind, crawl with the beast, a shape that shifts, yet knows no cease. On time's sharp edge, I walk alone, where life and death carve paths in stone. How does it feel to breathe in stride, to stand where ancestors lived and died? To blend with earth, to merge with trees, to change with rain, with stone, with leaves, for I am the shadow, the pulse, the flame, a warrior fierce, yet never the same. In every hunt, in silence deep, I hold the edge where others sleep. Does your heart quicken? Do you fear? Or does the edge make all things clear? To live like this, with death in sight, is to be both shadow and fire, both silence and fight.
Her choice ragged and 7 years ago. A Babraham manifest. Rugged and ragged, boldly free, storm stride, a life unbound. The stage, her collar high, her choice, her mind. From hand and clan she slipped and climbed. Fierce one, no fit for line or mold. A sovereign ground where fire's cold. 7 years, snore bore before. The path she carved, unheard roar. They wrote in halls of laws, removed, hands distant yet close. She moved with rights her own, not theirs to seize. Her voice flamed fierce among the trees. Grit and wit, the lone and bold. Her voice a spark, a story told. No path, no bind. She walked alone, a sovereign fire, a name unknown.